Hey guys, welcome back to Auspicious Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. It is always an absolute honor and such a pleasure to be able to do this for you all. So let's go ahead and get started without any further ado. As always, you're always welcome to pause the video so you can meditate on the deck, but we're going to jump right in. This message is going to be for my lovely Geminis. We're going to find out what you've got to look forward to in the next week. Good and benevolent spirits, what does my lovely Gemini have coming up for them this week? What do they need to know? I like it. We've got no filter. Let's see what this is going to be about, though. We'll clarify. This is giving me a feeling that you're going to be put into a situation where you're going to be forced to speak up about something that you've been keeping to yourself for a long time. This is something that's going to free you emotionally. This could be linked to politics. We've got divine timing here. Triggered. So your words are going to be reaching the right people. Expect that there will be people who will be highly triggered by what you have to say. I don't know what it's pertaining to. I'm getting a number of scenarios for my beautiful Geminis. Some of you lovely ones are going through a set of circumstances that is forcing you to speak up to your family, identifying abusive patterns, toxic cycles that are completely unnecessary. Because I mean, everyone on this channel, we all agree abuse and toxicity is totally unnecessary, right? We agree on that. This could be some of you pointing out corruption in your local government. Yeah, here, I haven't even shuffled again, but we have speak up. There's something you're going to be forced to speak up about. There's going to be some kind of maybe injustice that you have to speak up about. What else does my lovely Gemini need to know? And of course, your sign represents communication, so you are going to be fully in that beautiful Gemini energy. I mean, what you're going to have to say is going to cut some people pretty deep, but it's going to expose the proverbial underlying infection underneath a wound that's been present for a long time. Use your voice. Yeah, look in here. What you have to say is going to initiate a karmic cycle for someone. So another scenario I'm seeing is just you naming some kind of injustice. It could have been done to you, other people around you, and it's going to kickstart things. it's going to start a cycle where you get your energy back from whoever took it from you, clearly by force in some way. It's going to give you your vitality back. This is something that has sat with you for a long time. I'm seeing a number of scenarios for my lovely Geminis here, but you know what is for you. This is someone who you were forced to be friendly toward. You had to put on a happy face with this person. So this definitely could be toxic familial situations in the political or work sense. This could be people you work with. Someone who has actively lied about you and further traumatized you by spreading an incredibly false narrative about you or about the state of affairs concerning, I don't know, your local politics, wherever you are, my love. I'm getting these three major things. 3 is significant because you could be facing a few things this week. A few things are going to kind of converge all together and rupture your throat chakra in a very abrupt, sudden, and necessary way. You're not going to have to look for the words. They will just be there and they will spill out eloquently. It's going to open eyes, drop jaws, and quicken hearts. Proud of you. You are on your bounce back game. This card wanted to come out. You're an incredibly resilient person. Incredibly resilient against things that you should have never had to be resilient against. Ooh, I don't know who you are, but I like you. All right, good spirit, what are some other surrounding energies this coming week with these situations for my beautiful Geminis? What are you empowering them to do, know? What do they need to know to empower them surrounding this situation? It feels very sensitive, Spirit. So let's see. It's going to bring you toward wish fulfillment. Some of you could be guided to share your story on social media in a structured way. Getting Queen of Swords energy here. A lot of air energy. Oh, you are going to be deeply in your element and representing all of the most positive, powerful parts of the Gemini zodiac. Oh, you're on one. Oh, you're on one. What did I say earlier? What you have to say is going to start a karmic cycle of justice. Wouldn't be shocked if the justice card comes out. The moon, there's something hidden here. Look at that. Justice as well, the Tower. Yep, you're shaking things up. I love to see it. Something to do with childhood wounds. someone who was sneaky toward you in your childhood. However that resonates for you, but either way, this week you're going to be pushed to say something. You're going to be collaborating with others, and people are going to hear you and say, all right. This King of Cups energy. Knight of Wands. Okay, Spirit, let's please talk by bringing the card out onto the table. What do you need me to read? My lovely Geminis. Here we are. Look at that. If you're not already in a beautiful season of abundance, this is going to free you and your mind up to be able to work on the projects that you've always wanted to, because whatever this trauma or issue is, whatever this is that you're going to be speaking out against and about, it's going to free your mind up. It's going to open your mind to other possibilities. I'm really sensing the sternness, the direct sense of protection that you have over yourself. This is reminding me of Ma Hecate. Yeah, this is someone I fear that you're going to be speaking out against, who, some of you, this does have to do with a certain type of violation, and I'm not even going to go into it, because just me saying those words, you probably recoiled and you know what I'm talking about. But this is going to, in a way, free your land, if your land was your mind, to pick out those weeds and plant something beautiful that's going to lead you on the road to your castle, whether that's your home, your own apartment, whatever that is for you. You are well on your way. You are on the path. That is something that Spirit needs you to know. You have far better command over different areas in your life than you may realize. You are someone who is highly regimented and shows a lot of self-care toward yourself. You're someone who deeply respects yourself and your journey and what you've gone through. Now you're reaching the last phase where you express it at whatever cost. This is something that's bringing you to a head this week where you don't care anymore about putting on a plastic smile for someone or someones who did something against you or your community. However, the situation is really resonating, but you are using that voice. You really are. You really are. This is a really beautiful energy. Goodness, can you tell I love it? I don't even want to move on to my next readings. I want to just kind of stick with this, my lovely Geminis. I got some fiery. You must have fire in your chart. Whoever this is resonating with sharply, wherever your fire placements are in your chart, that's really going to illuminate your sense of motivation. So I'm getting, whenever you kind of lose motivation, look at the overarching meanings behind your fire sign placements. So say if it's like, I don't know, Aries in your 12th house, that kind of thing. Look up what does Aries in your 12th house mean. And funny enough, that could hit home for somebody. That's you, Gemini, with an Aries in 12th house. It's going to mean a lot. Which unfortunately means you have been exposed to probably some deeply unfortunate things. And that's just putting it as lightly as I kind of can. But your spirit team is working with you. 3 again. You could be a devotee of Ma Hecate. You really could. I'm loving this energy for you, darling. Well, this is what I've got for you for this week. If you're interested, I highly recommend checking out the links below. Check out that wavy talk brush that I've been like raving about the last few videos. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. And I just highly recommend it. I mean, who doesn't want to, straighten their hair if you are a regular hair straightening person, whether you're a man or a woman, and know that you're getting moisture deposited directly back into your hair instead of having to put so much heat protectant, a bunch of oils afterward, like just so much to like save your hair from being straightened that one time, So that's what I got for you right now, my loves. I'm proud of you. This is amazing. Keep it up. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and chat with your girl. Chat with me, babes. Let's get this dialogue going. Join the community. It's warm and lovely here. By the way, you probably have seen some spam comments. Just ignore those. I guess the channel has grown so quickly to the point where, just a disclaimer, which I'll put in my general thing today later on. I'm not going to DM you at all. I'm not going to try to reach out to you or comment on your comments asking for a reading. So just in case somebody starts trying to impersonate me or whatever, it's not me. Okay? I'm not about that life. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here in this cozy hour with Auspicious Tarot. See you next time, babes.